Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you my 2022 LEGO Star Wars Clone Army. So the army this year consists of 119 clone troopers, which is 9 more than the last update I made, which was in September 2020. So it hasn't grown a whole lot since then, and I don't expect it to grow a whole lot in the future, as I have sort of realized how pointless army building is. That being said, let's get right on into the walkthrough. So starting off, we have my Phase 2 Captain Rex leading the army. Now this figure is definitely the most desirable clone trooper in the LEGO community, and I do hope that LEGO puts him in a set again. Alongside Rex, we have my Phase 2 501st Troopers, and this section of the army consists of 19 clone troopers, being 10 regular grunts, 5 jet troopers, 2 heavy troopers, and 2 sergeants. The heavy troopers and sergeants were customized using some of the Cantina's custom cloths, linked down below. The next part of the armor we're taking a look at is the Phase 2 to 12th troopers. This section of the army consists of a total of 12 troopers, with 6 regular grunts, 5 airborne troopers, and then leading the 212th we have my CAC Commander Cody. To the left of the 501st we have the 41st Elite Corps led by Commander Gree, and then alongside him we have 4 regular grunts and then 6 scout troopers. Behind the 501st we have my Phase 2 Geonosis troopers. Now these guys aren't actually from canon, they are from Legends, but they are very cool nonetheless. So there are 2 types of troops here, being 8 regular grunts and then 8 airborne troopers. To the right of these guys we have an assortment of Phase 2 clones that don't really fit in with the rest of the army. So here we have one 91st Reconnaissance Trooper, one 332nd Trooper, a regular plain white Phase 2 clone, one of my personal favorites in the collection, a Phase 2 clone gunner, one of the old Phase 2 501st Troopers from the Clone Wars, one of the old Phase 2 pilots, and then finally a newer Phase 2 pilot. So that is the Phase 2 section of the army. It is a little bigger than the Phase 1 section, but with that said, let's get right on into the Phase 1s. So starting off with the Phase 1 clones, we have 2 regular ARC Troopers. Now these aren't the official LEGO figures, I did lose the cloth pieces for both clones a while back, so there are just some regular black cloths on them. Then just behind the 2 ARC Troopers there are 2 regular ARF Troopers. Next up we have my Horn Company figures. So there is a squad of 4 regular troops being led by my custom Commander Trauma, featuring the Cantina cloth set linked down below, and then beside him we have a Phase 1 Commander Gree. Just behind the Horn Company you'll see my Phase 1 animated clone grunts, and these figures don't have too much detail on them, but I think they look really good overall, and I have a total of 11 of them. At the right of the base plate you'll see there are 5 animated Phase 1 Bomb Squad troops. Not my favorite clone trooper, but they are a nice inclusion to the collection. At the back right of the base plate we finish off the Phase 1 animated clones with 3 clone gunners and 2 clone pilots. Just in front of them we have a set of troops that aren't technically clone troopers, but I feel like should always be included in clone armies, and that is of course the Senate Guard. So leading the Senate Guard we have 2 commanders with their really cool white printing, and then just behind them there are 5 regular Senate Guard troops. Finally, to finish off the collection we have my favorite part of the entire army, and that is of course my prized realistic Phase 1 clone troopers. So leading these guys we have my very own custom ARC Trooper Maverick, made using the Cantina cloths linked down below. Now I am going to be making a whole mock series for this guy, so if you want to see the video where I talk about my plans for that, there is a card on screen right now, and that video is also linked in the description down below. Now beside ARC Trooper Maverick we have a clone sergeant on his right and then a clone lieutenant on his left. At the back of the realistic clone troopers we have a singular Phase 1 pilot. I actually recently acquired this guy a couple months ago, and I think it is a great inclusion to the collection. Finally, behind these 3 we have my favorite figure in the entire army, and probably my favorite LEGO Star Wars figure in general, and that is of course the plain white realistic Phase 1 Grunt. Now I have a total of 11 of these guys, 8 with leg printing and then 3 without leg printing. I do want to buy printed legs for the 3 without leg printing, and although I said earlier in the video that I'm going to be pretty much stopping growing the army, this definitely is one area that I want to grow a lot, especially considering that LEGO just came out with a cheap new set that is 3 realistic Phase 1 clones. So guys, there we have it, my 2022 LEGO Star Wars Clone Army. I don't really want to keep growing the army, however I still want to round off some of the uneven edges so that there is a nice number for each clone trooper that I have. That being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Tell me in the comment section down below what you thought of the army and your personal favorite clone trooper out of all of it. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.